Now, I know that for most people who are watching Marvel Studios movies, projects, all their TV shows, everything Marvel that have come out, they got to know these actors and actresses through these movies and TV shows. And some of them don't even watch any other projects of them, only when it comes to Marvel. And of course, due to Marvel having their PG-13 across every other project, apart from the Netflix projects and the Fox projects, we never imagined that some of these actors and actresses have been in R-rated movies and have done things that Marvel Studios never allow in their projects. That is nudity and sex, and we've only seen one sex scene in Marvel, and that is in the Eternals movie. Now, this video is about actresses in non-PG-13 movies, and I've done nude and sex scenes in their projects, some before they joined Marvel and others after they joined. And I've already made part 1 of this video consisting of Angelina Jolie, Elizabeth Olsen, Natalie Portman. So I hope you check the part 1 out before getting to this part 2. So here are 8 Marvel actresses in non-PG-13 projects / their nude and sex scenes. Oh, and before I forget, the list is ranked from those with the least hot / nude or sex scenes to the ones with the most. So with that out of the way, let's jump into the video. Starting off with number 8, we have Dennings, who plays Darcy and has mostly appeared in the Thor movies, the first one, the second one, and the recent one, Thor Love and Thunder. And she also made an appearance in WandaVision, helping out with the Wanda situation and everything. She doesn't have any powers, all she has is her smarts, and also is mostly there for comedic relief. Not only is Dennings beautiful, and she has assets that a lot of people like staring at, and no, it's not only just the normal folks.
The American century and an epic Marvel movie that you're all familiar with. Yeah, so something old.
But she's been in a couple of projects before she even joined Marvel, where she's had to rock a bikini and also had sex scenes. Some of these projects include Without a Trace in 2003, Charlie Ballet in 2007, Daydream Nation in 2010, and Two Broke Girls in 2012, where even though she doesn't have nude or sex scenes in that project, she actually wears outfits that I know for sure many people have fantasized about. After joining Marvel, she hasn't had any projects where she's had to do those type of scenes, and with her character in the MCU, she's not that super important since she's just a side character. But even with that, it's not known whether she will ever return to the MCU, because she may appear in even a different project that we never thought she would, for example, like how she did in WandaVision. At number 7, we have Gillan, who plays Nebula. She's one of the best written characters in the MCU. How her character arc, her journey through, the Guardians movie up to this point in time, they've really done her character justice. For some reason, Gillan looks like someone who is just so cute. Like, she's little, she's petite, of course we all know that, but she is incredibly beautiful as well, and her acting skills are also no joke. Now, she's gone nude a couple of times and filmed a couple of sex scenes throughout her careers in different projects as well. Not Another Happy Ending in 2013 saw her go completely nude. She's followed that up with sex scenes in projects such as Selfie in 2014, The Party Is Just Beginning in 2018, and in these 2 recent projects last year, 2022, The Bubble and Duel. With how The Guardians Volume 3 ended, there's still a high chance that Marvel is not just going to discard these characters, and they're going to use them in some shape or form, at least in the big Avengers team-up movies, or even a new Guardians movie which they teased by the end of that movie. And I know that her character will definitely return, maybe in other projects or a new movie with the new Guardians. At the C spot, we have Jaime Alexander, who plays Lady Sif in the Thor movies, and she's one of those characters where she has just been misused and totally just barely used in the MCU, considering her importance in the comics, even if it doesn't reach that caliber of a main character. Jaime is also a beauty to behold. She's also had a fair share of nude and sex scenes in other projects before and after joining Marvel. She was in Kal-El in 2007, where she went completely nude. In her debut in season 2 and in season 3 as well, she filmed nude and sex scenes for Rest Stop in 2006, the same for Losers in 2012, Collision in 2013, Blind Spot, where she also wore nude completely with that whole tattoos and everything. And she also filmed such scenes for Broken Vows in 2016. With how the MCU has sailed these past couple of years to the current times, I don't think they are ever going to use Lady Sif. Maybe they may do so in Thor 5. So for the Lady Sif and Jaime Alexander fans, my sympathy to you guys. At the 5th spot, we have Cobie Smulders, who plays Agent Maria Hill in the MCU. A beautiful character who has appeared in a couple of projects in the MCU but has had less screen time and was just totally disrespected in the Secret Invasion show, where, spoilers for those who have not actually watched the show, they killed her off. Now, it doesn't take an Einstein to tell you that Cobie Smulders is drop dead gorgeous and easily top 10 when it comes to the Marvel ladies. Throughout her career, she has not been shy to put her body on screen, whether it be nudity or sex scenes, and she's done so in a couple of projects such as the L Word in 2005, and also had her heart moments in How I Met Your Mother, the TV show from 2006 to 2013. They came together in 2014. The Intervention in 2016, Friends from College, the TV show from 2017 to 2019, All Right Now in 2018, and lastly the TV show Stamptown from 2019 to 2020. Now with her character in the MCU, it's completely done. She's been killed off. Yeah, even though the multiverse is there, it's going to be really surprising if they actually bring her character back, since she's not one of the main characters and has been treated as such throughout her appearance in the MCU, even with all her cool moments. At number 4, we have Pom Klementieff, who plays Mantis in the Guardians project, a character who's loved by most fans, and throughout her career as an actress, she's been in a fair amount of projects where she's had to bare her body either nude or participate in a sex scene. She's done so in Pigel La Nude in 2009, Loop the same year, El Turf in 2012, Les Kyra in 2012 the same year, Old Boy in 2013 where she starred alongside Elizabeth Olsen, who was in the last list, where she also had a sex scene with Josh Brolin, who plays Thanos. She was also in Hacker's Game in 2015 where she had to film sex scenes, and she was also in Black Mirror in season 5 episode 1 where she had to film a steamy sex scene. Now with her character in the MCU, with how Guardians Volume 3 ended, it doesn't look like she will return, taking from some of the things that she's actually said after the movie. But who knows? Never say never. At the 3rd spot, we have Florence Pugh. Yep, if you've watched the latest movies that she's been in and some of her prior projects even before she joined Marvel, you know that she's not someone who is shy to film these nude and sex scenes. She plays Yelena Belova, and since her debut, she has been referred to as the new Black Widow in the MCU since Scarlett Johansson's Black Widow's demise. Not only is Florence Pugh's acting superb, she's cute, she's stunning, and somehow has a certain elegance around her. She's gone partial and fully nude, and also has sex scenes in projects such as The Fallen in 2014, Lady Macbeth in 2016, Marcella in the same year, Outlaw King in 2018, The Little Drama Girl, the TV show which started in 2018, Don't Worry Darling, the new movie that came last year with a lot of controversies around it. She has some steamy scenes with Harry Styles, The Wonder the same year, and in Oppenheimer this year, which people did not expect, she had some fully nude scenes and some like borderline awkward and like shocking sex scenes in the movie. Now, in regards to her character in the MCU, this is just the beginning for her. She's going to appear in Thunderbolts, which I think is going to release, is it next year or is it next 2 years? And then she's going to appear in even more projects, maybe make cameos here and there in other projects as well. And she's definitely going to be in the big team-up movies, Avengers, Kang Dynasty or Secret Wars, either one of them or both of them. But her future in the MCU is definitely bright. At the 2nd spot, we have Rachel McAdams, who plays Christine Palmer, the brilliant doctor and the love of Dr. Strange's life, who he definitely fumbled. Rachel looks both ravishing and pretty, and one of the most outstanding actresses out there. She's appeared in a lot of projects before and after joining Marvel, where she's had to go partially or fully nude, and also made sex scenes which will definitely make Marvel turn their heads. She's done so in projects dating back in 2002, starting with the project My Name is Tanino that year, The Hot Chick that same year, Mean Girls in 2004, The Notebook the same year, The Time Traveler's Wife in 2009, Morning Glory the next year, Passion in 2012, The Vow the same year, About Time in 2013, To the Wonder the same year, Southpaw in 2015, and her recent project where she's had to do this scene is Disobedience in 2018. Wow, talk about not being shy at all. She's really done a lot, but I still looks few when you compare it to some of the actresses from the part 1 which I did before. Now her character, Christine Palmer, She is already married. We saw it in Multiverse of Madness, which will make no sense for her to appear in the next, Doctor Strange projects. But at the same time, she could also appear again as the character from Earth. Is it 816 or 868? Yeah, since that character was heavily involved with all the things that happened in Multiverse of Madness. Now, at number 1, we have Salma Hayek, who plays one of the Eternals, Ajak, who was also totally wasted in the movie. They may bring her back, with how everything ended with the Eternals. But we all know Salma Hayek, either from her projects or from just how goddamn amazing and beautiful she looks. And yeah, I know those of you shouting at the backs, yeah, her assets as well. She's had some hot, steamy scenes and has filmed partial and fully nude and sex scenes since the 90s, before Marvel Studios was even born. She went fully nude and even participated in a sex scene in Desperado with Antonio Banderas in 1995. Some may even call it a softcore movie. She also has some steamy moments in 4 Rooms in 1995. She did same from Dusk Till Dawn in 1996, Breaking Up in 1997, The Velocity of Gary in 1998, Dogma in 1999, where she had a sensational strip dance scene, Living It Up in 2000. There's also Chain of Fools in 2000. Has some nude and sex scenes also in Frida in 2002, After the Sunset in 2004, Ask the Dust, Bandidas, and Lonely Hearts in 2006 saw her in hot moments, nude and sex scenes as well. She also did same in Americano in 2012, Everly in 2014, Some Kind of Beautiful the same year, going fully nude, and The House of Gucci in 2021, her recent appearance doing such scenes. And one special mention is Magic Mike's Last Dance, which she did fantastic in. She looked incredible. You would think that she was in her 30s. But anyways, these are 8 actresses who have done nude and sex scenes in their projects before and after joining Marvel Studios. We all know that Marvel Studios and Disney is that space where you will never find these type of things in, except for now where they are actually trying to move a little to that direction, going R-rated. But with scenes such as nudity and sex, I highly doubt Marvel will move closer to that direction, even though we got one in the Eternals. And yeah, I know people may be mentioning the Netflix shows. Yeah, we got some steamy hard sex scenes with Luke Cage and Daredevil and all that, but those are separate and only Netflix can do this. Anyways, I hope you check my part 1 out. There's still a lot of Marvel actresses out there, so make sure you stay tuned for part 3, part 4, and perhaps even more. So please subscribe and turn on that post notification bell not to miss those videos, and also leave a like for the video. It helps the channel out. Now that's it for the video. As always, Neytiri says here. See you guys in the next one.